Modern Warfare 3 has completely changed the way that we build loadouts in Call of Duty games, and we're never going back. So this video is going to show you exactly how to build the best loadout for you in Modern Warfare 3 and every single Call of Duty game going forward from here. The heart of your loadout is your primary weapon. It's the very first thing that you ever need to pick when building a loadout. You have a couple different options. You have ARs, which are really the workhorse of the Call of Duty community. You have SMGs, which are great for mobility players and players who like to rush the objective. You have tactical and battle rifles, which kind of serve that niche of being far enough away from the enemy that they can't rush you, but not so far away that you're actually using a sniper rifle and not moving. Sniper rifles really serve two niches: people who are trying to hit trick shots or people who don't want to move and just pick off the enemies from range. LMGs have a huge rate of fire and a massive magazine, so you can defend an area for quite a while, especially in objective-based game modes. And last but not least, if you're using a shotgun in Modern Warfare 3, stop it. Get some help. But moving on, now that you've picked your primary weapon, whether it be an SMG, an AR, a sniper rifle, or whatever, you have to move on to the next part of your loadout. If the heart of your loadout is your primary weapon, then the body of your loadout is the vest. The vest determines your perks and your playstyle in Modern Warfare 3, and you have 6 options to choose from. We have the infantry vest, which is kind of a well-rounded vest for most players. Allows for full equipment usage, allows you a better tactical sprint and better tactical sprint duration. However, the engineer vest is going to have a very niche market. It's going to give you 2 tactical grenades and no lethals, as well as maximum ammo. So players who need maximum ammo or are just starting out are probably going to use the engineer vest because it gives you the opportunity to kill a lot more enemies because you have a lot more bullets. We also have the gunner vest. The vest is perfect for those players who are focused primarily on gunplay. You get 2 primary weapons, a tactical and a lethal grenade, but you get no boots, so it's kind of a trade-off there. There's also the demolition vest, which is best for those kind of grenade players. It gives you a tactical grenade, 2 lethal grenades, and field upgrade, as well as refreshing your lethal and tactical grenades every 25 seconds. It's perfect for that player who likes to throw grenades around every single corner they're about to run around. The next one is honestly the most interesting, the CCT comms vest. It gives you a kind of unique attribute. Whenever you kill an enemy, they will drop an intel pack. If you run over their body and pick up this intel pack, it will give you a single radar ping around your location, revealing nearby enemies. For every enemy you kill, you get another radar ping, and this is kind of an interesting class because it's not like anything we've ever seen from a Call of Duty game before, but you get no grenades at all, so it's kind of a big trade-off there. And last but not least is what I think most of the professional players playing Call of Duty will run, the overkill vest. It's best for players who are top tier or trying to be the best. You get better weapon mobility and better weapon control, as well as faster weapon swap and the ability to reload while sprinting. However, the trade-off here is that you get no field upgrade, which is not a big deal to most professional players. However, if you like the video so far, hit the like button down below because it helps me out and helps my channel, and while you're down there, you might as well subscribe. But moving on, now that you have the heart and the body of your loadout done, you have to choose the limbs. The limbs are going to improve your overall gameplay, and there's not really any downside to using any of these equipment. However, they're going to only affect one thing, so you got to pick out what you need to be the best. The next thing to choose is your gloves. You have 6 options. You have the quick grip gloves, which give you faster weapon swap speed. We have the ordnance gloves, which allow you to throw equipment further and reset the fuse when re-throwing grenades from the enemy. You have the commando gloves, which give you the ability to reload while sprinting. The scavenger gloves, which allow you to pick up ammo and throwing knives off of dead players' bodies. The marksman gloves, which are best for the snipers because it has reduced sway and flinch while aiming. And the assault gloves. While jumping, accuracy and time to aim down sights is improved, which I think a lot of pro players are going to pick assault gloves as well. But now you have to pick your boots. These are going to have a major impact on your movement in game, and there are 6 options with the boots itself. First off, we have the lightweight boots. They're going to give you faster movement and swim speed, as well as reduced noise while swimming. The climbing boots, which are going to give you faster climbing and mantling speeds, as well as less fall damage. The running sneakers, which are going to give you a longer tactical sprint duration, as well as faster refresh time under tactical sprints. And the next one I think is what most pro players are going to choose, the tactical pads. You get increased slide distance, allows for aim down sights while sliding, faster transition speed from crouching to standing to prone, as well as faster crouch movement speed. It gives players a huge amount of upsides and really no downsides. And the last 2 items we have are the stalker boots, which gives you increased strafe and aim down sight movement speed, as well as covert sneakers, which completely remove footstep audio, which a lot of people in Search and Destroy are going to run, I can tell you right now. Now you've created the base of your loadout. You picked out the heart, the body, and the limbs. The last thing to pick is really your own sense of style, your own flair, which comes in the form of gear, which is going to give you minor upgrades to your current loadout, but it's not going to be anything revolutionary or completely change your loadout. It's just going to be small improvements to your loadout. So starting out, we have the tactical mask. This is going to give you reduced strength of enemy tactical grenades such as flash, stuns, and gas. We have the mission control comm link, which reduces your kill streak cost by 1 or your score streak by 125 points. The bone conduction headset reduces combat noise for louder footstep and gunshot audio. You have your mag holster, which gives you faster reload speeds, your blacklight flashlight, which just highlights enemy footsteps, and the LR detector, which gives you a warning of hostile lasers and radiation sources in the area. But there's a couple other ones that I really like. You have the threat identification system, which pings enemies on the radar for teammates, which basically means when you look at an enemy down sights, it's going to ping them for your entire team. There's the data jacker, which is basically the comms vest. Every time you kill an enemy, they're going to drop a phone, pick up the phone, you get a radar ping. You have the signal jammer, which is going to block enemy claymores and mines from activating when you run over them, as well as alerting you to enemy equipment when you run by it. There's the hijacked IFF strobe, which basically means you're undetectable by AI targeting systems from the kill streaks, and you cannot be seen through thermal optics, as well as the Ghost TV camo, so while moving, you're undetectable by UAVs, enemy radars, or enemy heartbeat sensors. And last but not least is EOD padding. You will take less damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. So now after creating your loadout, you've hopefully made a working human being. You may have made something monstrosity that doesn't work at all, but you get to try it again if not. And now you have to pick out the last thing, the secondary weapon. This is most of the time useless in most combat scenarios unless you're running two primary weapons, or you just need to whip out a pistol to kill an enemy who's already very low on health. But now you know everything that you need to know to build the best loadout for Modern Warfare 3. I've showed you exactly how to build the best loadout, so I hope you take it to heart, and make sure you subscribe down below because I have a new video coming out tomorrow about all the best multiplayer strategies in Modern Warfare 3. Until next time, I am IceBurgz, your Call of Duty informant. Stay frosty.